You just got music? Okay, we're returning here to the second half, and the Lakeville North Panthers up 14-3 over the Owatonna Huskies, and both teams are back on the field. And I tell you what, with the exception of those long gains and the big plays broken by the Panthers, Ron, the Owatonna Huskies have been in this game and I think dominated the line of scrimmage early in the first probably 3-4 possessions.
And they really have. I mean, Lakeville has got some nice breaks. They got two big plays for touchdowns. They had a third big play from Dejan that put them in position, but then Owatonna shut them down. They didn't score on that. They didn't get no points. So, Owatonna's not out of this by any way, shape, or form. They're doing a nice side. They got ball control. They probably have dominated the time of possession that first half. But they just, the methodical smash mouth football that they play, you're not going to get a lot of scores out of Owatonna.
Deja Newell probably racking up 175-plus yards, and those are unofficial statistics. But, again, just in for a very big evening. If he has anything of a second half like he had the first half, this is going to be a big night for him and the Panthers. But, it ain't over, and I can tell you right now, Jeff Williams and Owatonna Huskies are going to be up for a strong second half of football.
No, and I got to believe that Coach Williams went into the locker room, telling his guys, "Hey, we're in this thing. We got two big plays. You take those away, we're right in this game. We're nowhere out of this. I got to believe Tim telling you guys keep doing what we're doing. We got to contain those big plays. Problem is we've talked about, Dejan gets about 4 or 5 of those a game. And so." That's kind of what he does. He's patient. He sees what he sees. He waits, and he gets those big runs. And, two of them were for touchdowns, and that hurt.
Yeah. Well, you're seeing a picture there of the Owatonna cheering section. They've got quite a contingency up here from Owatonna tonight, and jam-packed stadium, and just a great high school football game. And Section 1-5A is going to play Section 2-5A next Friday night at Griffin Stadium, and will be the winner of the Stillwater Moundsview game. And Stillwater up early in that game is what we heard, 7-0. But whatever team wins here will advance to the state playoffs, and both teams looking forward to that and hoping. The best outcome for their squad.
Well, you hope we have another week of this weather, because then after that, then they go back inside of the dome for the semifinals and the finals. But the quarterfinals are always played in a neutral site. So hopefully the kids are going to get one more nice week of weather here to play a game. So we still got one here yet to finish.
What a great evening for high school football, though, and it's 50-plus degrees here early November, and after coming off such a wet October, this is a delight here. Well, deep for the Panthers. Looks like Nick Johnson and Dejan Newell. And kicking off for Owatonna, number 14, Matt Snork. And he kicks a line drive squib kick, and this looks like this ball could maybe go out of bounds. And it does, and we've got a penalty on Owatonna, which will put the ball at the 40 for the Panthers.
Pretty gutsy play there by Nick Johnson, number 6, the receiver. He was looking and waiting and looking at the kids coming and trying to make a decision. Do I cover this, or is it going to get out of bounds in time? And he made the right decision just by seconds.
Well, the old saying, he who hesitates is lost, and unfortunately didn't do anything drastic there for.
From their own 35.
Is that what they say, Tom?
That's what they say. So Timmy Kuzner, Panthers got the ball on the 35-yard line. And
Sean Reinhardt
looks like Sean Reinhardt just scampering back here to the line of scrimmage. Just
Enoch Langford on the stop.
No place to go on that one. I think it was number 53. Is it Enoch? Is that how you say the name, I believe?
Enoch,
made a nice play.
Enoch Langford.
And they made a nice play in the middle of stuffing that right up.
5'8", 267-pound senior.
He's a big boy.
So Kuzner looking to the sideline. And we're going to have a timeout called here by the Panthers.
Oh, I got to believe that Coach Kovic didn't want to have that timeout. There definitely was some miscommunication there. I don't probably want to be wasting a timeout, with 11:24 into the third quarter.
So they're regrouping here, and there you see Bob Kovic in the Panther huddle, and he's giving words of encouragement there.
Didn't look like Bob was too concerned. There was a little grin. He's grabbing somebody by the shoulder pads like, we'll get through this. It's all right.
Well, it may have been a personnel issue there.
There's Coach Oxton on the sidelines. Coach Oxton, the head basketball coach for Lakeville North for years. Actually becoming legendary within the basketball scene here at Lakeville.
Well, he assists Bob Kovic on the offensive side of the ball, and I know that they go back and forth with the play calling. And Kuzner sweep right. It's got Dejan Newell, and Dejan again. Good job by the offensive line there. Good strong surge there by the Panther offensive line.
We talked about that at halftime. I mean, even some of the gains where Dejan's not getting a lot of yards, the offensive line is doing a nice job of keeping with their blocks until the whistle goes. And you can see here too, they're taking it out to the wide side, continuing with their blocks. Dejan's following, and then when it gets to the point, he makes the cut, makes a nice little gain.
Great job by center Zach Braun there, leading the play and getting out in front. Timmy Kuzner's going to roll left. This time, oh my.
Pass incomplete.
Well, that pass intended for Chase Heichel there.
Good pass by Tim Kuzner. I guess you could say good defense by Owatonna. Looked a little close. We'll take another look at it here. Kuzner rolling out to his left here. If you take a look.
A little better touch there.
Yeah, a little tough call. Tough call probably for the official. Didn't see probably that backhand, but good defensive play by Owatonna, making it 4th down.
So Kuzner will punt this ball. And number 25, Isaac Schrantz, looks like he's deep for the Owatonna Huskies. Snap back to Kuzner. Kuzner gets the kickoff. This ball is going to bounce and take a Panther bounce to about the 32-yard line. So the Owatonna Huskies are going to have their first possession of the second half on their own 32-yard line.
32.
Let's see what they can do here, Ron. Let's see what they come out and strategize at halftime to figure out what they're going to do differently here offensively.
Kind of evident of the first possession that Lakeville had in the first half too. Kind of 4 plays and out, and didn't get a lot going on there. Had good field position too. We'll see what Owatonna does now.
Well, same tight formation. Count Wentzel on the wing. And we got number 32, Dylan Wandra, making a nice run there. It looks like about a gain of 10.
Nice play, nice run by Wandra. Got that seam. There was about 3 yards there, and then he dragged a guy about another 2. Nice play, nice run.
From their own 42.
Well, they're moving the sticks there. So 1st and 10. You watch Wandra. He shakes off 2 Panther tacklers there, and finally Cody Schenkelberg be able to drag him down. So the Panthers have got 8 guys in the box. It's a trap play.
Andrew Kern on the carry.
Kern the ball carry.
On the stop.
So Scala back into the huddle there. Up under center. Got 2nd and 9 from their 44. Got motion. And again, this looks like Wandra. That's a first down for the Huskies. There's no flags on the play, and
One drive
churning the
carry.
ball on the ground here.
Yeah, once again, started just like they probably did that first half. They're grounding it out, keeping ground control, keeping it inside the tackles. Nice run by Wandra.
That offensive line doing yeoman duty there for the Huskies, and they're doing a great job. Scala back to Wenzel. It's a misdirection play, and he took that ball deep in the backfield and then skirted back to his left side.
Definitely was a misdirection, or there was a miscommunication. He definitely wanted to go the right side, and there was nothing there, and he cut it back in and made a nice gain on it.
Colin Wenzel on the carry.
You wonder if that play wasn't by design.
Going to throw the play. 2nd and 6 from the 41.
The pursuit of the Panther defense certainly would be a misdirection. Here's Wonder again. Nice job there. Number 45 for the Panthers, Alex Frost.
Wonder on the carry. Nystrom and Alex Frost on the stop.
Well, Owatonna's taken the ball across into the north about 38-yard line, 39-yard line, and they're marching. It's 3rd down. I'm anticipating this is probably 4-down territory for them too.
Scala under center. Double motion.
Yeah, they're going to call that one back, whatever happens.
Colin Wenzel there.
Tough play. You got two guys in motion at the same time, and that's a no-no. So they're going to probably decline the penalty. I'm anticipating since there was a loss on it, it'll be 4th down.
You see Colin Wenzel there motion right, but the other tailback, 32, Dylan Wandra, also popped at the same time. So
Huskies.
Kind of the first mistake we've seen them do, though. Owatonna has been pretty solid here. They really haven't had a lot of breakdowns. That's probably one of very few if we've had any.
Well, this is going to be key here now to their comeback attempt, and it's 4th down and about 7 from the 42-yard line. Scala up under center. I got to believe that Colin Wenzel, he's going out for a pass. Oh, that pass batted down by number 38, Derek Perkins. Did he get up? He had some hops there.
He definitely had his arm up and made a nice play there. There really wasn't much there. He did have a back open, but didn't see Perk coming across. So
well, if I knew that he wasn't a hockey player, I say Oxford might want to check him out on the basketball court, but that ain't gonna happen.
No, I don't think so.
This is a pass from the get-go, and both Wenzel released right away, and Perk, he batted that ball down. He was looking for Colin Wenzel on a little drag play. We got Dejan Newell here now on a draw, and again he shakes loose, and he's out for about gain of about 7 yards there.
Tackle made by number 10, Scala. Scala took him out of bounds. Gave him just a little extra pat in the butt. Said, see you next time on that play.
That's expect that out of a
absolutely
hard-nosed competitive football
absolutely,
game.
That was good.
Newell on the carry.
So the Panthers got the ball right at the midfield stripe here. I formation. Newell deep. Off tackle. He looks like he may have enough to move the chains there.
Nice tackle by number 24. I believe is that Henderson that made that tackle?
It is.
Nice tackle by Henderson coming up and anticipating to brought him right down.
Official timeout for measurement.
We're hoping to call his name a few more times here, and maybe he'll step up here in the second half and have a good second half.
Yeah, he did a nice job right there, as you can see, fighting off that block and then making that tackle.
So we got the officials making a measurement here. By about 3/4 of a football, it's first down, Lakeville North. So the Panther offense breaks the huddle. And we got Wide receivers split at the bottom of the screen. We got Timmy Kuzner going from the shotgun. Fakes to Dejan Newell. Throws right. Cody Schenkelberg. That's a gain of about 6.
Set up real well. Had a little misdirection, taking Dejan out to the left side and rolling to the right and hitting Cody. You can.
And it's a full house backfield. Fake to Dejan. Timmy Kuzner stops, pops, sets. Fires a little down and out there to Cody Schenkelberg. Again, Kuzner back. Draw play. Dejan Newell. He's got one man to beat.
He's gone, guys. He's gone.
To the house. Touchdown. Number 22, Dejan Newell. That's going to put the Panthers up 21-3.
What a great job by the offensive line. There was a hole there, Tommy. I think that maybe you could have ran through and got a good 10 yards out of that one, at least.
Even with my cement shoes on, Ron?
Yeah, I think so. But nice job by the offensive line there, creating that hole. Dejan really didn't have to do too much. He just took it straight to the house.
Well, what I liked there was you saw the wide receiver downfield. Timmy Kuzner up under center right now. Drops back to do the hold for the place kick. Cody Schenkelberg, the place kicker. The kick is up. The kick is good. You know, on the touchdown run there, though, you saw the Lakeville wide receiver down at the 5-10 yard line, still holding his block, and just you know, it's a little known play, but certainly important to the score. So.
Oh, it absolutely is, and I think, and I keep saying this, but we did talk about this at halftime. I mean, Lakeville North maybe doesn't outpower them on the line of scrimmage, and maybe doesn't, you know, maybe they're not pushing them back, but they're continuing with their blocks and they stay with their guys till the whistle blows. And you know what, the running backs like a Dejan Newell and with Kuzner back there and their patience, they're gonna find something and make something happen with that. They do. All of Lakeville North does a nice job of going until that whistle is blown.
With 6:13 remaining.
Well,
21-3 Panthers.
It's 21-3. We're about midway through the third quarter here, and you know, Lakeville North has pretty much dominated this rivalry in the past years, and even when they were a single Lakeville school. And Mike Zwaber's Lakeville North teams are 2-0 against the Owatonna Panthers in the last couple of years in these section playoffs, and
We have an updated score in
I don't want to say it, but they could be outmanned here by the Panthers. Too much, too fast, too strong.
Well, Cody Schenkelberg kicked that ball out of bounds, so Owatonna will get nice field position on the 35-yard line and first down.
So here come the Huskies. 1st and 10 from their own 35. They got Wondra coming around on a sweep from the right side. You wonder if they have the ability to open up the offense to do some different things.
And you know, if you're talking now, you're basically down almost 3 scores. You know, in this type of offense, you know, you're going to have to start scoring a little quicker. So, but hey, they scored 60 some points last week. So
that's true.
With this, I got to believe it's still going to happen.
Colin Wenzel on a sweep right there and picks up a couple, and Ben Skelly in on the stop. A couple other Panthers there.
And Trefeld on the stop.
In that last series when Owatonna had the ball, I was watching Coach Foster. They made some adjustments after that. That first series Owatonna did, and they had some nice yardage and nice gains. And he's made some changes in there, so they've kind of shut him down here so far. 3rd down.
Well, the Panthers have got 9 guys in the box. Scala back to pass. The left-hander looks for Colin Wenzel. What a nice play there. That was a tremendous play by Knopke to reach around and knock that ball down. And that ball was thrown on a line to Wenzel by Scala, and I'll tell you, it should have been a completed pass without the outstanding defensive play of Knopke.
Yeah, coaches have talked about Knopke, saying that he's just a very good athlete that can do some things that are a little bit more special, a little special on it. And being back where he's in, he made a real nice play there of coming around and not making contact and going through the receiver to make that play.
Wenzel punts. This ball's got nice hang time. And Knopke faked like he was going to jump up and grab that ball. And from our angle, it looked a little deceptive there.
That might have been a good decision. I don't think he would have probably came off the sidelines and probably got a little bit of an earful if he'd have made that.
So the Panthers are going to take over on their own 27-yard line here, 1st and 10. And Ron, we got a beautiful hanging moon up there. It looks like a lemon drop, and it is just gorgeous.
It is.
So Timmy Kuzner here takes the ball. Well, that's Chase Heichel. Chase Heichel take a look at that moon up there, and is that something for a November evening? What a great shot. Nice work, camera guys. So that last play, was that a Chase Heichel? Chase Heichel was at the quarterback position there in a Wildcat, and gain of about 5. Timmy Kuzner handed off to Dejan Newell, and nothing going there.
No, Owatonna did a nice job there. There was nothing going on that one whatsoever.
Newell on the carry. Loss of 2 in the play. After 3rd and 7.
So we've got a 3rd and 7 here.
From the 31.
Kuzner back in the huddle. And there you see number 66, Will Van Duzer. And I mean, he's been in the play all night long. He's down there in the trenches for the Huskies. And
number 49, Tyler Thomas, also helping out with that and helping Phil.
So we got trips right here for the Panthers. Kuzner drops back to pass. He's running. A couple of nice moves there, but not going to be enough for the first down. He's got a gain of about 2, and it's going to be 4th and 5 for the Panthers.
Timmy Kuzner doing a nice job trying to create something on his own. There wasn't a lot there. He got a little bit of pressure on that one and tried to get out of the pocket, see if he gets something going down that right side. It just never developed for him. So looking at a 4th down on a punt situation for North. You can see this on the replay. He's stepping up. He's still looking a little bit, but there's just no place to go.
Deep for the Owatonna Huskies, number 25, Isaac Schrantz. And Timmy Kuzner back to punt for the Panthers. Snap is good. And, number 48 for the Huskies almost put a block on there. And that's 49, Tyler Thomas.
Tyler Thomas, yep.
And he did a great job of pressuring Tim Kuzner there, and net exchange of about 15 yards there. So the Huskies have got excellent field position here, and with a score, they can be right back in this game.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, this is a critical possession for them. They want to see if they can get something on that board still in this, with 2 minutes left in this third quarter, and see if they can get something going here.
They're at their own 46. Scala under center. He's got motion with Wenzel, and it looks like there's some movement in the interior line there.
Flag on the field. Motion. Owatonna.
Frank Whitcomb calling that motion. I don't think that's motion, Frank, but we'll let him say that on his side. We'll call that what it is. That's a false start on the lineman.
Well, if that's the only mistake Frank makes all day, he's superior in a lot of other ways.
Wow, that's all I have to say. Wow. Got a little issue. Looks like he must be looking at the clock. Did the clock time go off, or what do we got going on here? Looks like the referee's taking a look down there.
They just added 2 seconds here to the game clock. There's 2:35 here left in the third quarter.
Yeah, I kind of got the replay. I'm trying to see who jumped here, but I'm not seeing a lot here. I think you can see, that one I saw. That one we saw. That was
Brian Vargas.
Brian Vargas at number 86. This is not what Owatonna was thinking to do when they get this ball in nice field position. They take it going back now 10 yards, so we got first and 20.
5-yard penalty. Huskies first and 20 from the 37.
Well, here we go. First and 20. Scala under center. We got Wenzel, motion, fake. Got a little, looks like a screenplay. The number 47, Andrew Kern there.
Nice pickup by Cody Schenkelberg there, making the tackle, number 16 for Lakeville.
Gain of about 3 on that. It's going to be second down at 17, the 40-yard line.
Schenkelberg on the stop. In the 3.
Scala back into the huddle for the Huskies as they break. The Panthers look like they're expecting run. Scala's got Wenzel deep down the sideline.
Well, we got a flag on the play there. The referee kind of threw that right at the time period. Let's see what he calls. I'm anticipating he's going to probably call that on Lakeville North. And the fans didn't like that one at all.
Well, interestingly, when you look at this play here, Scala throws the ball downfield, and Wenzel at the very end of this play comes over the helmet and knocks the Lakeville defender down.
Penalty on the play.
It's an interesting call.
Mike Zwaber is on the sideline. He wants an explanation from this referee. What's going on? He's trying to get something. And he's talking to him, but he's not getting much. Coach Kovic also wants to get an explanation.
So it's first and 10 here at the 45-yard line. Owatonna benefiting from that penalty. And again, looks like a draw play. Nice little misdirection there. And Andrew Kern carrying the ball there.
Yeah, Alex Frost, number 45, did a nice job of coming up. Didn't completely wrap it up, but slowed him up enough for his teammate to come in and make that stop.
It's going to be second and 8 here.
Kern on the carry.
The 43-yard line.
Coaches are still getting the referee an earful on that previous play.
From the 43.
Can't say I blame them.
Well, we got the benefit of replay, which the referee doesn't necessarily. So, but they looked like a little bit of a broken play there. Wenzel was coming around, got the pitch from Scala, and it looked like it might have been just on his left hip, and it was a little bit behind him. So we got a third and 10. Scala taking the snap under center. Wenzel in motion. Scala's got the ball on his hip. He's rolling left, and he's got a chance to run. He's taken off. He may go to the house on this play. That's a touchdown. Owatonna Huskies.
Nice effort by number 10, Scala, on that play.
He's got some wheels.
Yeah, very much so. Very nice play. Strong run. Fighting off the tackle there in that last 10 yards and bringing it in for a touchdown.
Gave a nice little stiff arm at the end of the play there and got carried a couple Panther defenders into the end zone. And it's 21-9. Owatonna very much alive in this ball game, Ron.
Yep, and now we're going to see, are they going to kick the field goal? They're going to go for 2. Scala's waiting for coach to kind of give them a play, see what they're going to do here.
Well, we know their place kicker, Logan Bouchot, he's not in the game. So the Owatonna is, the Huskies are going for two here. Scala under center. He's going to throw left.
Nice play by Owatonna. Very well directed. And
Dylan Wandra making the reception on the swing pass left, and 2-point conversion good for the Owatonna Huskies in the score. 21-11 with 28 seconds left in the third quarter. So down by 10.
You watch this replay. Scala makes a fake off to the right side, and it looked like he wanted to throw, but boy, he just decided to take that himself. What a great effort by number 10 Scala on that play.
Tremendous block there by one of the Huskies about 10 yards into that play, and he took out two Panthers. And those are the kind of blocks that you love to see, love to be part of when you're watching those things. So a great job by the Husky offense here to get back in the ball game and give the Huskies a little momentum. So number 14, Matt Snorek, is going to kick this ball off for the Huskies. Deep for the Panthers, Johnson and Newell.
Number 14, Matt Snorek.
They're having trouble keeping the ball on the tee. The wind is up a little bit here at Panther Stadium. And Snorek is going to call in a holder here. So Dylan Wonders, the designated holder, coming in on the left end. So Snorek right-footed.
Owatonna fans are up on their feet.
That kick is going to roll out of bounds. No, it does not. Uh-oh.
Fumble. No call yet. Referee's taking it on. He's saying it's still Lakeville's ball. Ooh, dangerous play back there. I don't know who that was. He was thinking it might go out of bounds again and was sitting there trying to wait for it.
Dejan Newell. And, it's a tough play because he's waiting for it to go out of bounds, but that ball is live.
Yes.
So, he's got to pick it up. And by the time that he picked it up, there were Husky defenders that were on top of him.
Lakeville escaped one there. Owatonna coaching staff getting some last instructions in before this series starts. We got a little bit of a ball game here. We got Owatonna's a little excited on the sidelines now. Everybody's kind of picked up a little bit, so we'll see what happens here in North.
Key series for both clubs. Timmy Kuzner signals motion. Johnson right. Dejan Newell bottled up and thrown down by number 55.
Wow.
Jamie Rohrig.
He ain't going nowhere. Jamie Rohrig said, welcome to me.
The 6'1", 241-pound senior. Nice looking specimen.
He's a two-way player, goes on both sides of the ball too. I've been watching him on the offensive side of the ball. He's a leader of that offensive line also.
That's the end of the third quarter with the Panthers leading Owatonna.
So the end of the third quarter, the Panthers 21, the Huskies 11. And this is going to be a barn burner for the fourth quarter, Ron.
Yeah, we still got a lot of ball left, and Owatonna's got a little swagger going after that last touchdown.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less than a section championship game. Nobody's going to roll up their mat and go home early.
Well, you hate to say it, we're probably a little partial because we're southern people, but you got two great schools at Owatonna and Lakeville North. Owatonna program been a strong program for years. They've been around. Lakeville North, as we all know, one of the larger southern schools, but the following, if you're looking across the field over here, you see all the blue. They definitely follow their ball club on the Owatonna side as well as they do here on the north side.
Well, there you got the little moonbeam hanging over Lakeville North Stadium, and all you can hope is you're playing under the moon next Friday night if you're one of these teams. So you got the jump around going on the Lakeville sideline. And the Panthers, second down and 14 from their own 8-yard line. Kuzner under center, draw play, Dejan Newell. Wow. And number 11, Mitch Hawkins, makes a great tackle. And he held him up long enough that the pursuit of the Owatonna defense was able to come in there and snuff him out.
Mitch Hawkins has had a good night tonight. We called his name a lot that first half, and there he made a big play right there.
6'1", 180-pound junior, also plays quarterback on offense, so he might have a future ahead of him on
you can see
the
this
side of the ball.
Replay right here, and he's coming up and Phil and got that, just about makes that tackle, but actually he does make the tackle.
So from the 3-yard line, the Panthers, they do a pitch play, and it's Dejan Newell around the left end, and he gets horse-collared there a little bit.
Newell on the carry.
And it looks like he made it out to about the 6-yard line. So the Panthers are going to have 4th and 17. And I got to believe this is advantage Owatonna when they get the ball back here with the field position.
Yeah, once again, I don't think this is the start that they were hoping on. We're getting this possession down there. They got to at least get a good 10 yards out of this if they don't get the first down, to at least get them a little bit of a chance. So we got 4th down. My mistake, gang. 4th down.
Isaac Schrantz deep for the Huskies on his own 40-yard line. Timmy Kuzner, he's going to fair catch this ball. Well, unfortunately for the Panthers, that took about a 10-yard bounce. And he got the ball onto the 46-yard line. Still, it's going to be excellent field position for the Owatonna Huskies.
Isaac Schrantz called for the fair catch. It looked like it was just getting a little bit windy, and he didn't really have for sure on it, and probably made the right decision and just stepped away from it and let it go. But the bounce favored Lakeville North. So now you got first down for Owatonna with good field position inside the 50 going into Lakeville territory.
Better to be safe than sorry, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
So here comes the Owatonna offense. Sheridan Scala under center. Wondra in motion. Wondra gets the pitch. Skelly hogpiling on there to make the tackle, and it looks like a gain of 2 for Wondra.
Wondra on the carry. Triffel on the stop.
Wondra coming into this game only had 2 carries and 24 yards.
He's got a few more of those tonight.
Yeah,
he's had a nice game then.
Well, he's stepping up his involvement here for the Huskies for sure. Wenzel takes that misdirection play, cuts it back up. Looks like a gain of about 2 there.
Stopped by number 74, Ryan Slocum.
So the Panther defense stiffening here. It's third and long 7 here. There you see Colin Wenzel.
Kind of a design misdirection play where he brought it back.
So motion, Scala. He escapes 2 tacklers. He takes off running again here. And he's going to be short. But this might be 2-down territory for the Huskies. He's at the 40-yard line, and it's going to be about a 4th and 3, a long 3.
Sheridan Scala, number 10, quarterback for Owatonna, made a nice recovery there. Had a little problem. He got 2 guys all over. You can watch in this replay. He's looking to throw that ball, and he made the most of what he had to even get some positive yards out of that. So another nice play by a nice athlete.
So Wondra in motion. Looks like there was a little movement there on the right side. And it's a swing pass to Wondra, but this play is going to be nullified.
Which probably was a good thing, because that play was the exact play that they scored the 2-point conversion on over here, and he was wide open. So
So you'll see the movement on the right end here. And unfortunately, on a very nicely designed play, Scala doing a good job of hiding the ball and completing the pass to Wondra. All for naught, though.
Yep.
We're going to have 4th down and 9 from the 45-yard line. And they break the huddle. Come up the line. You got to believe that this is a passing situation here, but Scala liking to run, Ron.
Yep. They're running that play again. Oh, could be a fumble. We got a fumble. He didn't get his arm going. What do we got? The Lakeville ball.
Wow.
Big turn of events right there.
For the Panthers, Matt Hanna.
Chase Trayfield, Ryan Slocum
Assisted by Skelly.
in on that stop. And Skelly coming around the backside, puts the hammer down. And Matt Hanna, all those guys, all the Panther guys there were in on the play. Big stop for Lakeville North, and now North will take over. And we've got the shotgun, and that looks like Chase Heichel back there running the offense.
That is Chase Heichel. He was in there and ran that. I guess we could call it a wildcat, but he has a quarterback, so maybe it's not a wildcat, but looked like it was, and there's just no place to go.
Well, you know, for a guy who's had 2 surgeries in 1 season and he's still playing, it's all blood and guts for that kid.
Panthers 2nd down.
So Kuzner back in at quarterback, I formation, wide receivers split out. Kuzner going to fake the Dejan, rolling left. And this time, almost had Cody Schenkelberg there. Great effort by Cody. Just out of his,
just a little bit out of his reach.
Over in section 2-5A, Stillwater leads Moundsview 17-14.
So we just got a score in from that section 2-5A game. Stillwater 17-14 over Moundsview, and that will be one of these teams' opposition next Friday night.
Yep.
So it sounds like they got a good game going on over there. Kuzner, 3rd and 12. Drops back to pass. This time he's got Tyler Brecky. Boy, a nice pass by Teddy Kuzner, and in and out of the hands of Brecky.
For Brecky, incomplete.
Tyler Brecky running a nice route. Timmy Kuzner making a nice throw to him on that outside, and just happened to drop the ball. As you can see, Kuzner dropping back. Makes a very nice throw over here. Tyler want that back all day long. He'll make that catch again.
Good effort on all ends there. So Kuzner back to punt. And again,
on the punt.
number 25. Schrantz deep for the Huskies. Kuzner gets a nice kickoff away from Schrantz. He's going to take a Panther bounce down inside the 15.
Oh, wow.
Rolling to the 10. Out on about the 5.5-yard line, and what a nice roll, what a nice kick.
Timmy Kuzner hits that line drive punt. It's not high, it doesn't go deep, but boy, once it hits the ground, he probably picked up another 20 yards on that.
Well, with 6:58 left in the 4th quarter here, Owatonna is going to have to drive the ball 95 yards to make a score here. So if they're ever going to pull the string, now's the time, Ron.
Yeah, they got to get a couple of scores out there, but they need to get one, fairly quick, because North gets the ball back and they want to get it back. Time is their enemy right now. So
other action around the state with the section playdowns going on. Moundsview playing Stillwater, as we mentioned. Rosemount at Eastview. Cretin Durham Hall is playing Henry Sibley. Wayzata is playing Champlain Park. Eden Prairie at Minnetonka in the Section 6 final. Blaine versus Centennial, and Buffalo versus Brainerd. And that game, I believe, will be played tomorrow. But
yep.
We got a good one on our hands here, sports fans. Wondra, sweep left. Panther pursuit, just stringing them out. That looks like it's a loss of about 2 or 3 on the play there.
Nice job by the defense, stringing out the play, just sticking with it, being patient, and until they make that play and bring it up. So nice defensive play.
Wonder on the carry. Matt Head on the stop. Loss of 4 on the play. Owatonna 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14.
From the 17.
Scala back, looking left. He's got Colin Wenzel out in the flat. That's a pick of about 4. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Huskies.
Pass complete to Wenzel. Newell on the stop.
And you know, about this time of the year, Ron, you want your seniors to step up and play well. And I do got to say this, the Lakeville Panthers seniors on the defensive side of the ball have done an absolutely stellar job in the last 2-3 games. Scala back to pass. The lefty looks back to the left side and nobody home there. Dejan Newell trying to track that ball down.
Scala's after a lot of pressure. They definitely have made some changes where they were getting some pressure on him throwing the ball, but they haven't thrown the ball a lot tonight. They're in a position right now where they need to kind of get a little bit more yardage what they're used to, and Lakeville's doing a nice job putting some pressure on that quarterback.
Well, number 44, Mark Nystrom of the Panthers, they're chasing down Scala. So
got a timeout in the field. Timeout Owatonna.
So the Huskies take a timeout here, and there you taking a look at the Owatonna sideline, and just a great night for high school football. You got everybody out enjoying, and what an evening.
Yeah, it's a great evening. Like I said, we said it earlier, we've been lucky with weather, that's for sure. So,
well, they've had some ugly nights too, though, in October.
Yeah, that's true.
I bet you if you ask those guys that are working the cameras for us for this volunteer effort here for Burnsville Community Television, they'll tell you that they've had some tough nights on Friday nights.
But boy, you know, it is nice to have a turf facility that Lakeville has. You know, they've got this last year and did a nice job, and this gets utilized quite a bit, even to the point where I think there's even a couple of I think they've got a couple of other quarterfinal games that are going to be here also. So,
well, up from the booth here. So we got 4th and 9 from the 22-yard line, and Owatonna has got to go for this and got to move the ball. Wonder a motion left.
Oh,
it's a little shovel pass to Colin Wenzel, and this is going to pop. And a great run by Colin Wenzel. That's a gain of about 34 yards. And there you got to see a little bit of the speed of Colin Wenzel and the Mr. Everything for Owatonna. That's really the first time he's been able to break it loose tonight.
Yeah, nice call by Owatonna. I hadn't seen that all night. Just a little shuttle pass right up in front in the middle, and nice gain of about 30 plus.
Well, they kept the drive alive and they moved the sticks. So first down from the Panther 47-yard line. And it looks like another draw play here, and this is Wondra. No, this is Kern.
Hearn's going to score.
And he breaks loose for an Owatonna touchdown, and we got a ball game on our hands.
Hopefully we'll get to see this replay, but what a great fake by the quarterback Scala on this one.
Well, Andrew Kern, and you're right about this, give Sheridan Scala some credit, because he was very deceptive there. We'll take a look at this after the point after touchdown attempt by the Huskies. Busho's kick, it's up and it's good. We got a penalty flag.
We got a flag on the play though. I don't know what the back judge saw or he called, but he was right on the play.
The field goal is good.
We got a personal foul on Lakeville.
Extra point is good. Penalty will be applied on the kickoff.
So they'll apply that penalty on the kickoff. So
well, we got a separation here of a field goal, Ron.
5:13.
Let's take a look at this Owatonna Husky touchdown. Scala
Watch this fake by Scala once he gets that ball there. Watch him hold this fake back, and watch these other linemen kind of looking and going, and they had no clue what was going on.
And all of a sudden, Andrew Kern breaks it loose. And Ben Skelly and Knopke were the last Panther defenders unable to catch Andrew Kern. He scampers in from the 47-yard line, and
I don't know if we call that a statue. I don't know what we call that. We give him that ball to the back and into the back of his back. I'd like to see that again if we could. That was quite something. If you notice, Scala is going to take this snap, but as he takes the snap, look at 47 here. Kern, he's putting his hand back. He's just going to put it right in his back there. Dangerous play. Ball's even bobbling. But watch Scala hold this fake, and look at guys looking back at him still. They have no idea.
Right. Well, by the time that they were able to react, the play was already by him. So, kicking from the 45-yard line of the Panthers, this personal foul was added on. And you wonder if this is going to be an onside kick here, Ron, with the ball.
Oh, he's kicking it away. You got to feel that once again, they're letting it go out of bounds. They're taking those chances, letting that ball go out of bounds. Dejan Newell being very patient with it, watching the runner or watching the defenders coming up on him.
So the Panthers are going to get this ball at their 35-yard line, and the Husky defense is licking their chops right now, hoping that they can make a stop here. There's 5:13 left on the clock. We got looks like
I'm confused with what's going on here. I missed what he was calling.
Well, looked like a procedure call.
Panther first and 10.
Well, the Panthers, at any rate, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line.
Yeah, they would have gotten the ball because of the penalty and where they kicked off at. They would have got the penalty, would have given the ball in the 25, and it looks like they went back for another penalty. But
so Dejan Newell
on the carry. Langford on the stop.
taking that ball over right tackle. And big number 74, Ryan Slocum, leading the charge there for the Panther offensive line. So 2nd and 7. Ball on the 25-yard line. And the clock ticking at 4:40. We got motion. Chase Heichel moving to the right. Timmy Kuzner rolling right. He's got Chase Heichel on the flat. That's a first down for the Panthers.
He's not done yet. Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
Kuzner's pass complete to Heichel.
Nice effort by Chase Heichel.
Well, I got to tell you, from earlier in the year when he was playing quarterback, he is one hard-nosed runner. I mean, if he weren't a quarterback or a tight end, he'd be playing fullback in my book.
Yeah.
Shakes off 2 Owatonna defenders there, gives a nice little spin move, but just stuck a toe on a bound. So we got wide receivers split to both sides, I formation. And again, Nick Johnson in motion.
I think we got Owatonna jumping off here, making contact. It's going the other way up, going against Owatonna.
May have been a nice voice inflection, hard count there by Timmy Kuzner. So Kuzner gets the play and heads back in.
.425 left.
And again, the clock won't start until the snap here. High school football. Kuzner under center. Hands the ball off to Dejan Newell.
There he goes again.
And he is taking this one to the house, sports
no
fan.
one's going to catch him on this one, boys.
Oh, my goodness. Touchdown, Dejan Newell. And that is a 57-yard scamper.
We're unofficially, what should we do, Tom? Counting our toes, we got what, four big plays, 5 big plays? He must have about 230. for the night.
Yeah. All I know is that he's going to have a nice college career somewhere.
He is, and the thought process is he's also got a real good chance of playing Division II basketball also.
Well, there's a lot of multi-sport athletes, and
for the extra point.
Dejan he's a nice basketball player as well. The kick is up, and it's good.
Extra point is good.
So a little bit of breathing room for the Panthers, opening up that lead by 10 points. It's 28-18 with 4:15 left in the fourth quarter. And there you see the Lakeville North cheerleaders with their Go Big Red signs.
You'll see on this replay, Dejan is just right inside the tackle on the guard. And once again, he sees that seam, and there was no cutting left or right. It was just the explosion of going through. You know what? Once again, we talked about this. Nice job by the offensive line, just holding the blocks to give Dejan just that little spurt he needs to get through to break that seam and make that play.
He's just sees the field so well, and he's explosive. Yeah. If you're Sheridan Scala and you're playing that free safety position and you're looking at the back of number 22 for 3 or 4 times tonight, that's frustrating. Cody Schenkelberg, nice kick. This is a reverse play to Colin Wenzel. Colin Wenzel going to carry this ball onto the 20-yard line. And there's a penalty flag down.
I think we got an illegal block by Owatonna way in the back there, so I think we'll be bringing it all back and marking it off. Be half the distance to the goal. Owatonna's kind of shot themselves in the foot here the last couple possessions, or even though they got that touchdown, they had some penalties at some uncharacteristic times for them from what they've been doing, because they played some pretty good football without getting themselves in trouble, but this one's going to hurt with only 4:07 left and starting inside your own 5-yard line.
This is a solid Husky football team. I mean, they're very well disciplined, and there's no quitting them, I can tell you that.
Absolutely not.
You know, that defensive line for North, Hannah, Johnson, Slocum, I mean, Trayfield, those guys playing a tremendous game up there in the trenches. Scala, this was the little shovel pass back to Colin Wenzel that he took to the house earlier here.
Nice gain, a little short of the first down, but you know what? Good quick 9 yards.
Wenzel on the carry.
So with 3:45 left on the game clock, Owatonna creating a sense of urgency here. Wondra motion to the left. Scala back to pass, looking for Wondra. That was that 2-point conversion play that they had run with success earlier. Scala being hurried there by the Panther defense.
Incomplete pass stops the clock, so you're still at 3:31 left in the game.
The Huskies break the huddle. Scala on a sneak. And just trying to move the sticks here. Looks like he's successful there.
Scala on the carry. Owatonna first down.
Referee's giving him forward progress. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Scala back to pass, looking over the middle. Looks like he's got Colin Wenzel there on a short post pattern.
First down.
So they're going with a no huddle offense here. 1st and 10 from the 30. And the Panthers are bringing the house. Scala being pursued. He looks down the left sideline. That ball broken up.
Pass broken up by Nick Johnson.
By number 6, Nick Johnson, the intended receiver there. Number 83 for the Owatonna Huskies, Taylor Hedberg.
You can see in the replay, Scala's kind of got a little bit of pressure on him, makes that throw, but great play by Nick Johnson.
From the 30.
The 2nd and 10 from the 30 here. Scala under center. Motion, Colin Wenzel.
Penalty in the play.
Looks like there could be offsides on Lakeville. That's what I'm seeing from the referees.
Well, there you're looking at Ben Skelly having just a stellar senior season and tremendous effort on defense here the last couple of games. Stepped up big against South, tonight against Owatonna. You know, Ron, looking at our players of the game, you know, undoubtedly we've got to go with Dejan Newell, number 22 on the offensive side of the ball, scoring 4 touchdowns, having 250 yards plus. We know that.
Unofficial, but that's what we think.
Well, and just a tremendous game for him. And I got to say, on the defensive side of the ball for Owatonna, number 11, Mitch Hawkins, having played a just a great game at that left corner. And Sheridan Scala taken down for a loss there and no place to go. The pursuit of the Panther defense
for North, number 52.
just coming with everything they got right now.
Yeah. Timeout called by Owatonna on that one, but Scala had no place to go. He was wrapped up by 3-4 people there making that play.
Well, we got a timeout on the field here. Chase Trayfield shaken up there, and he was in on that last play. The pursuit of him and Ben Skelly, and hopefully he's okay.
Looks like he's okay. He's coming off on his own. And
you know, it'd be unlike me if I didn't give credit to the athletic trainers and Terry Carlisle for Owatonna and Tyler Kettlecamp for the Lakeville North squad. They do a great job. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the volunteer staff and the production crew, cameramen, my good friend here, Ronnie Rischel, on the color, and just what a great effort that the whole volunteer crew for BC TV has put on this game and all season. So hats off to just a great effort.
No, it's a lot of fun. We did this last week. We had a good time with it, and you know what? We've got good football to watch. The weather's been nice.
What more can a guy ask for?
I'll tell you what, high school football is an event each week, and it's for the game, it's for the band, it's the cheerleaders, the fans. It's something special here in the southern part of the state especially. So as you can see by the draw and the people that come to watch this, like I said, every Friday night.
Well, 2:37 left on the clock, and it's 4th and 10, and this is a last-ditch effort here by the Huskies to move the sticks, hoping to keep their drive alive. And he throws this ball onto Colin Wenzel, and it's intercepted by who else? Our player of the game for North, Dejan Newell.
But kind of put the exclamation point on the game and on what he's done for this game. So looks like North is looks like North to me. I'm just looking. Looks like North's put in some other linemen to play in this game. It looks like they're rested some of their starters a little bit.
Well, the starters on that offensive line, you know, D. Sylvester, Miller, Braun, Larson, Pekarski, Heichel, they've all done just an absolute great job down in the trenches there. You know, they don't always get the ink or the glory, Ron, but you know, they're probably one of the most vital parts of any successful team.
No, and you're right. And there's Dejan Newell, our player of the game on the north side, and Mitch Hawkins, number 11, making the tackle on the Owatonna side. Our other player of the game.
That's a great job.
North's going to definitely take their time getting to the ball with coming to that 2-minute mark and second down. They're just going to probably run this ball and just kind of wear it down and wear down that clock. You can see him looking over the sideline saying, when do I take the snap?
So you got Chase Heichel in motion to the right, sweep right, number 22, Dejan Newell. And Scala got pinched inside there a little bit.
Looks like Dejan kept it in bounds, though, so it's first down he got, and I would tend to say that's pretty much going to be the ball game. They probably can just take a knee and take it and wind down that clock.
Well, the only question here is the Section 1 5A champion. Who are they going to be playing? Will it be Moundsview or will it be Stillwater? And Stillwater undefeated at 8-0, and I think the Moundsview club is 7-3.
Yeah. And I believe that game is next Friday night at Griffin Stadium over in St. Paul.
That is correct. So 2 out of the last 3 years, Lakeville North Panthers will be the representative from Section 1 5A and heading over to Griffin Stadium.
Looking down on the fence line and stuff, all the kids have gotten out of the stands. They're ready to rush the field here as this game winds down.
Well, there's not too many people leaving the stadium tonight. This is
and tip your hats off to Owatonna. Here's Owatonna coming into the 4th seed. They knock off the number 1 seed, not just knocking them off, convincingly taking care of them. You can kind of see why they've good ground control and ball control, how they play. Very good football team. Our hats off to them in their season also.
I think they're trying to make some kind of an adjustment to the game clock here. And the Panthers come to the line. And Timmy Kuzner, I think, is just going to take a knee here. And so with a fresh set of downs, this game is all but in the books.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? Lakeville North looks like it's going to advance to the quarterfinals of the state tournament.
Well, hopefully they'll have good week of weather, good week of practice, and the opportunity to have another nice evening. Again, I just can't say enough about this Panther effort this year with all of the adversity that they had to overcome with the injuries up front, and for them at this point, Ron, to be 9-2, and their only losses coming to crosstown rival Lakeville South and top-rated Wayzata.
No, I'll tell you what, this has been an outstanding football season. I think at the beginning of the year, if you were to say that they were going to be playing in the section final or win the section final, be in the state tournament, I don't know if they would have thought that, but what a great season so far to date for Lakeville North as the clock runs down, and you can see they're taking the field, and here come the kids marching the field for the section champs.
Well, it doesn't get any better to that, and for Burnsville Community Television, live from Panther Stadium here, Lakeville North 28, Owatonna 18. And this is Tom Hartwell and Ron Rischel. Thanks for tuning in.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of tonight's section final game with the Panthers defeating Owatonna 28-18.
Come on.
move on to next Friday night's quarterfinal state tournament game as they will take on Mounds View.
Congratulate Owatonna on a great game tonight and their outstanding season. The Panthers would like to thank all the fans for their attendance this season. And we'll see you next Saturday over in Griffith Stadium at 7 o'clock for the state tournament game. Take your time tonight going home. Buckle up. Drive safely.
At this time, we'd like to present the section trophies to both teams. With the captains for the runner-up, Owatonna Huskies, please come forward for your trophy. And now, for the section champions from 5A with the captains for the Lakeville North Panthers, please come and receive your section championship trophy. Congratulations to both teams on outstanding seasons, and good luck to the Panthers at state.